we're going to design a character, but we're going to use a random prompt to inspire the look of our character. A while ago, I wrote out 2 lists of words that I thought would be kind of fun to mesh together to make characters. One list contains words to influence the overall aesthetic or style of a character, like galaxy or forest, and the other list has more character type words like fairy or witch. So pull out your sketchbook or art supplies if you want to design with me, and let's get started. So I'm gonna pull up my list picker app and we're gonna hit pick. Alright, so we've got Starlight, Alien. So Starlight, we want lots of stars, obviously. Let's see. So when I normally draw aliens, what I normally do for like my default like alien girl, she looks a lot like the girl on my title screen, the pink one. That, yeah. So she, you know, pointy ears. She's got like the little antenna things. And sometimes I put tails on them and sometimes I don't. I think it just depends on my mood. And then oftentimes I'll put like spots on them. And that's my favorite way to draw aliens. I just think it's cute and fun and a little bit more fantasy, which I prefer. But yeah, so we've got Starlight Alien. So let's pick some colors. Another thing we could do is we could pick like 2 colors and then try and work with those colors. I wonder if we work with, let's see, I kind of want a bit of a gradient going on from like this blue to this green, maybe a little brighter, because I've been really liking gradients. I mean, I feel like I always like gradients, that's not new, but maybe not quite that saturated, kind of a lavender, kind of like that nighttime, but very colorful nighttime kind of a color scheme. And then obviously we're gonna need some starlight. Should we make our stars yellow and warm toned or white and cool toned? I kind of want to do yellow. So I do want to give her kind of a bright skin tone, like an unnatural color, you know, for humans skin tone. So let's see. I just feel like it just makes her feel more fantastical. We could go with green, which could be like a green alien, or I could even just add this gradient to her skin and have multiple colors in here, which I think would be really pretty. And then her hair could be really light to kind of give a contrast to our brightly colored skin. Something like that is kind of what I'm thinking. We could also try like kind of the opposite of what we did and go and start and have like a purple skin and not really add the green in there and just be more purple oriented. Sometimes I wish things were live so I could ask if you liked the green one or the purple one more, but I'm just gonna have to make this decision because this is not live. I feel like the green one is really interesting, but I really love working with purple. I think I'm gonna go with the green one. I just think I like the bright colors, and I think, well, okay, now I'm second guessing because the stars would look really nice with the dark purple. I don't know, we'll see, we'll figure it out as we go. Let's kind of think of an outfit. I'm kind of in the mood to give her kind of a more modern outfit. So we could go with, and I'll probably change the colors from this, but some fun pants that are green, like those cargo pants. And then I love those boots that have, like, they don't have any laces or anything, they're just the boot. And like with a chunky heel. These are awful boots, but I'm just, it'll get the idea across when I'm thinking about the outfit. And then the top. What would she wear on top? I'm thinking like a sweater. I love drawing sweaters. Or even, she could be wearing a t-shirt, but I think I want a sweater. I kind of want one of those sweaters kind of like this. And then maybe the sweater has stars on it. Or even just like one big star. And then maybe some little stars. I kind of like that. And then like a shirt under it. And then, yeah, I definitely think we would change our colors from this. But this kind of gives like the shape, the general idea of what I kind of want her to be wearing. And then what if we give her like one of those old helmets, which I suppose kind of doesn't make sense because she is an alien, Or maybe it does make sense. Maybe we don't give her the helmet. I think that would look kind of cute with the outfit because it'd be like a very casual outfit, but with a space helmet. I just think that would look interesting, but I don't think I'm going to because she's an alien. I want her antenna to show, and she also is so connected to Starlight. I imagine like she lives in space, so she doesn't need a helmet. Maybe even with her hair, maybe her hair like glows underneath it. I used to do that a lot with my mermaids, but I kind of want to do that here. We gotta think about the colors. Well, I don't know. I kind of like the green pants at least. But if our skin is green, we don't want to put too much more green in there and use it more of an accent, as an accent maybe in our outfit rather than like, you know, 70% of the outfit. Okay, I put a little bit of a scribble there for her colors underneath so that we can kind of think of her outfit on top so it doesn't clash so much. I do like the idea of the pants being like very brightly colored, but maybe we change it from green to another color. I don't know, maybe purple? I said purple and then I put down yellow. I meant to say yellow. I don't know why I said purple. Or I really like the green ones. Let's see, maybe what we do is we keep her pants green, but we change her back to purple. So then we would change the color of her top instead. And I suppose we could even just go outside of the colors that we initially picked. We could put some pink in here and just have like a very, almost like a soft neon look. And then maybe that would make her top blue instead. Oh, that would be kind of pretty, a really soft blue. And then the stars. I'm kind of liking that kind of a look. I wonder what would happen if we played around with the colors a little bit more, like maybe muted them or made them a little bit more purpley. Oh, or we could just play with the sliders. I do think I'm gonna go for this one. I think I like those colors the best. But we do need to think about hairstyle now because it's not just gonna be straight, I think. I want to do something fun with it. I just had a cute idea. I wonder if I give her a bag. Just a little bag that she can wear on her shoulder. It's my alarm, but it sucks. Did you hear how bad that sounded? It was scary. I had to do my laundry, so I'm like frazzled. Okay, I think I was saying that we were gonna add a bag and then she's gonna have like stars in it that she can spread. Nonsensical, but very cute, I'm thinking. And we have a low battery. We're gonna keep going and I'll get my charger in a minute. What does like a mail bag look like? Mail bag for delivering mail, except for she delivers stars. Let's see. Basically like a tote. That's just basically what they look like. Okay, so yeah, I think I'm just gonna do a tote. Yeah, so she delivers stars. Okay, I'm just sketching out a pose that I think would be kind of cute with this. Okay, I moved stuff around so that we can fit our character on the page a little bit better. And I've just got a messy sketch down and I'm just gonna start working on the line art. I'm gonna have to like go over those hands and feet multiple times because I'm having a hands and feet difficult time today. That's what I'm gonna be doing. I don't know. I don't usually talk very much when I do line art, so I feel like her eyes are in the wrong spot. Her pupils. Okay, so this was our first sketch, and this is where our line art is at. So, well, actually, technically, I think this is like the second sketch I meant, because we had the initial, anyway. It's a sketch, and then I refined it, and then we have this as our line art. So, now for the fun part, color, and we kind of picked our colors already over here, so I'm just gonna take them and put them in here as flat colors, and then I'll be back after that because I'm just coloring. So here are flat colors. I did go in and color in or like shade her skin like we had planned with the blue, and yeah, so I kind of want to add some glowies first. Let's see. I got carried away and I started like adding stuff already. So I might just turn those on. I just went in with like a soft airbrush, and I just like brushed it over areas that I wanted to be kind of glowy. And then I also want to add a little in her hair too, a little yellow glowy, because I want her to look super magical. Maybe add a few like sparkles. And I want to add some texture, like, because I want her to kind of look like she's flying. So I wonder if I add a little bit of, with the noise brush, just like a little sparkly trail. And then go in with the eraser and just kind of make it feel not as strong of a color, I guess. Just soften it a little is what I'm trying to say. I also wonder if I go in with yellow. Add a little bit of yellow in here. And we need some shading, so let's do that. I'm just gonna go in with, I think, the medium hard brush, lower the opacity of it a little, and just kind of add a little bit of gradient to her clothing. And also some shadows. And then go back in on those areas and just lightly erase, just to fade it a little bit so it's not as strong. And then just go in with a similar technique across all the pieces. So, and I'm just shading with the, if I can find it. Where is it? Oh, there it is. The shell brush on a multiply. I kind of want to go on a layer above everything and just make these look a little bit more like little pieces of hair. Maybe I need to make it a little brighter. And I wonder if I kind of do that few strands just to kind of add the floating in space hair look. And then I do want to add just a little bit of like rim light. And I think that is really it for this one. I think she's really fun. I'm imagining she's like a little alien. She's like a little teenage alien. And this is her first job, is she's spreading stars around. I don't know. I just think it's kind of cute. But yeah, so that's everything for today. Thanks for drawing with me if you drew with me. Or, you know, whatever you did. Thanks for joining me. But if you did draw along, you can tag me on Instagram so I can see what you made, because I'd love to see it. I think that would be really cool. If you want to see pictures of the art, this picture, better, you know, than from video footage. If you want to see it better, I have it posted on my Patreon. I also have like just work in progress stuff posted over there of like other pieces. But yeah, so right now my Patreon just has a free tier that you can join if you want to look at that stuff. But anyway, thanks for watching and I'll see you next week.